Hello folks, and welcome back to the channel. I got another tutorial video for you guys, but before we get into this, let's get this YouTube stuff out of the way. If you like the following content, make sure to hit that like button and then share it on your social media. When you share it on your social media, follow me on that Orange Man Bad app. The link is in the description. Subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for all if you haven't done it yet already. And leave some comments underneath the video if you have any questions, comments, whatever. Just leave them down there and I'll get back to you guys. Those are all the free and easy things you can do to help support the channel. If you want to support the channel directly, look down in the description. Use that Ko-Fi link to do a one-time tip or to join as a monthly channel member. All right, guys, let's get into this. Roll that intro. Alright guys, we're going to start this video off. We're going to talk about doing exterior clutter and getting everything set up and maybe adding some landscaping and doing some landscaping. First thing we're going to do is we need a center marker. So we're going to zoom into here, make sure we're in our cell, which we are now, because there's the cell border. Now I'm going to want to go ahead and put a center marker in, so I'm just going to use the X marker heading that I have for fast travel. I'm going to go to location ref type, and I'm going to type in, I'm going to drop this menu down and I'm going to type center. Location center marker. Start typing location, it's right here. Okay, so that's good. And when you push OK, it'll have that yellow marker on top of it. Save your game. Save your mod. So now we're going to do a little bit of cluttering here. Remember I said I want to put a wood chopping block in. So what you do is you go over here to the furniture menu. It's under world objects. Got to close up this stuff because I had a lot of things open. And you type in wood. And I use the wood chopping block. If you're in the snow, use that. If you're doing one in Solstheim, you use the block ash. But just take that, just grab this here, right click and hold and drag it in. You'll see the little plus sign, and there you go. Push F to drop it to the ground. And that's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and move it over this way. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Kind of look at it. See how it looks. Everything's good there, right? And that would be good for our wood chopping block. So now we will go over to our little cabin over here, our little shack we got for our forge. Now remember I said this is kind of screwed up. You see this stuff here? We'll start with this mound. So what you do is you go up here in your toolbar and you find your landscape editing. Now you can use softened vertices, but I wouldn't really recommend it inside here. And see how you got such a big radius? You can change your radius. I just want my radius set to 1 so that it's smaller. And I don't have flattened vertices, just softened vertices on. So when you click on it, you click and hold and pull your mouse down, and you can move the ground to disappear below your house here, or your mesh, like that. Now I'm going to turn this landscaping off because I see these red flowers. I'm just going to go ahead and initially disable those and use the Z key. First I gotta click on that. There we go. Use the Z key and drop it underneath the ground. Now I just want to make sure that I have all of the dirt taken out, which I don't. So I'm going to turn this back on, and I'm going to kind of put it over here, and then maybe just pull it down a little bit, and we will go outside, take a look, because what we don't want, I mean, we can do that. That's okay right there. I just don't want the I just don't want the like big holes. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to move this down a little bit here. You see where it's showing through right there? That's okay, but I'm going to go ahead and move it down a little bit so that it doesn't matter if it's a little sharp. That's okay. And it can stick out a little bit. It's really sensitive. Now if you want to change this and change grass, if you want the grass going through, don't do anything. But if you want to change it, this is the fall forest. Fall forest grass. And if you expand this menu over here, there'll be one that says no grass. So you right click and hold, or actually right click and hold. Just push Z if you want to go back. Control Z. Now if it's not doing anything and it's not actually retexturing it, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to just do this. See if I can find whatever this texture is. No fern. Try that. Leaves maybe? Oh. How about rocks? Do rocks? Oh, see where that is? See how that did that like that? You can't use Control Z on this. You actually have to find out which one it is, because they work in quads. And oh, that's fall forest. Oh, pine forest. My bad. Let's see, there I go. So I can, there we go. I was in the wrong menu. The Fall Forest is for the Rift. See, now I just taken, I got Pine Forest 01 chosen, and I can just paint this texture. Paint this texture right on, and it'll get rid of all the grass. You might want to leave some of it. I'm gonna try to get rid of most of it. You just have to keep messing with it, and you can see that a lot of it's gone already. So I'm gonna want to go ahead and keep working at it until all the grass has disappeared out of the inside of my house, my shack here. And that looks good, I think. I got one more spot right there I gotta fix. Just go ahead and move it down like that. That's fine. And if your mouse wheel quits working, it's because you've clicked off of this screen right here. So that's okay. We're gonna zoom out and take a look at it, and that looks pretty good. I can deal with that all the way around. Yep, that looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna put in my forge and all that stuff. I'm gonna put the forge in over here in the corner. So I'm gonna go back over here to my furniture, and I'm gonna choose forge. I'm going to type in forge. There's my blacksmith crafting forge. I'm going to put that in there. Turn it around, move it around here. I want to have it kind of up against the wall. Like that. And about like that. That's good. Now that'll give me enough room over here. I want to have my crafting bench. So my armor bench. So you type in the filter, you type in armor, and it'll give you that right there. And same thing, just drag it in there. If you want to get it centered up, just turn your snap to angle on, and it'll kind of center it pretty good. Same thing with moving X and C. I just happen to be at a good spot where it's not giving me crazy stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not getting crazy directions and arrows. So I'm going to move this over here. Now I want to put another tanning rack in right here. I had the tanning rack that up on the house, but you don't want to have one of those in your outdoor forge here. You want to have one of those in your outdoor forge. I mean, you really do. And then I think maybe we need a sharpening wheel. So type in sharp in the filter. and drag and drop. And because I'm thinking about maybe putting in, we'll put that right there, because that way I won't have to really cut too much. Now, I do this a lot. I also do this a lot. I want to put in an anvil, which is basically a second forge. So I type anvil in. But this is in case you have followers and they're sandboxing. You can go ahead and... You don't have to do this. This part's optional. As far as anvils. I usually put one in here. And maybe another tanning rack. Now, I have already got one, so I can just go ahead and I can duplicate that. That way there's two of them, so that the followers will have something to do while you're on the forge or you're using the other tanning rack. They can sandbox to them, so we're gonna move that over that way some, and that looks like it's pretty good. Now push A to turn off your lights. Well, that's pretty good, but I want some light in here, so I'm gonna go to this here, to the lights, and I'm gonna type in forge, and I'm gonna use forge firelight. There it is right there. And I'm gonna put that in right there, and go ahead and move it up. Oh. I needed to hide the forge. And Alt-1 will bring it back. And then Z key. There we go. And the forge light always casts shadows, so that's pretty good. I like it. So we've done some landscaping. We've added in a wood chopping block. Now, if you want to do wood storage, and I am going to put some wood storage in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my containers, clear my filter, and I have this miscellaneous storage, and I'm going to rename this, and I'm going to call this firewood storage, like that. Rename it here, firewood storage, like that. And I need something for firewood, so I'm gonna get me a pile of firewood. So go to static and firewood and do the pile huge, drop that in right there. I may want to go ahead and turn that off, turn my snap to angle off. You know, I kind of want to have it a little crooked, and then maybe move it down a little bit. That'll be fine. Now I got firewood in the filter, so I'll click on container, and that's what my container will be. So we'll bring that in there. Now this is where I want to turn my snap to angle back on. I'm gonna push my W key. See how that's all kind of funky. The gizmos are funky. So I'm gonna change that back, and now my gizmos will work right. That, and then I'll do it like that. Use my S key to resize it. Now you don't really have to do anything else. See how I'm making it? And this is invisible storage. You don't really have to do nothing else. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a location ref type on this, and I'm only going to put container. And this will be different. And yes, it'll be a huge marker out on the side. Don't worry about that. But yeah, so that will do it all good like that. Now, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to put something in here, a shelf maybe. Usually I have a workbench that has custom model I made that has the ingots in it and everything, but I'm going to make a shelf. I'm going to make a little cluttered shelf here with static objects, and I'm going to use like the common shelf or maybe something like that, and put ingots on it, and have my blacksmith supplies container that has the refreshing auto script on it, and I'm going to put that here. I'm going to put another junk barrel, that sort of thing. I'll finish up all the clutter, but this is just to give you an idea of how it goes. And I'll get the clutter all finished up, and I'll show you next video. And next video we'll work on doing our exterior nav mesh work. This is going to be an important, that will be the pretty much the most important video that you'll need to watch. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and remember, if you like this content, don't forget to smash that like button. And when you do that, share it on your social media. When you share it on your social media, follow me on that Froggy app. Link is in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet already, and click the notification bell for all. And if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below the video, and I'll get back to you as I read all my comments, guys. Those are all the free and easy things you can do to help support channel. If you want to support channel directly, look down in the description. Use that Ko-Fi link for a one-time tip or to join as a channel member. All right, guys, till next time, keep your sword sharp, don't be a milk drinker, and always watch the skies, traveler.